We'll start with a mustard R30 size 14. This is a Paraloop Griffiths. I'll just put a little foundation of tying thread on first. And that. And we need a length of polypropylene yarn for the post. Just make a couple more wraps of that and we'll pull it through. Just tease it through. There we are. And we'll go to there. And we need a grizzle hackle. I like to use a saddle hackle for this because you need a good amount of wraps. And then we go forward just to secure that, tidy things up. Nice thing about this pattern is it gives a whole new presentation to a Griffiths. And we go back here. That's good. And we move our thread forward. I like to use a gallows tool for this. It just makes the paraloop technique easier. There we are. I'll just get that out of the way. So what we want to do now is we want to go up the post in open turns about the same height as the length of the hook shank. I think that will do us one more turn there, and then we come back down into the previous turns. Until we get back down to back there. Then what I like to do is just strip off a few barbs from each side of the hackle, like so. A bit too far forward there. I'll just go back with that, like so, and then I can tie that off. There we have it. And we can go back up the hook shank, too far. Like that. And then I can remove the hackle, pull all the fibres into position. Don't worry if you've got a couple of stragglers, just tie the stem down into there. There we go, that's perfect. And then we need a length of peacock herl, and try and remove the first 3 centimeters or something, because that will be thinner than the other, so you get an uneven body. And we just tie this in right at the back, and we go forward to here, put our hackle plier on. I would normally, doing peacock herl, use the VISE rotation, but it's not possible once you've got a gallows tool in play. So just make this nice open turns. Now you can put a wire rib on this if you wish, but I'm not particularly fond of putting wire ribs on dry flies. but if you do want to rib it, you can use a fine mono instead. That'll give less weight than a wire rib. Okay, just remove that. A couple of turns and we can get rid of that. And I can release my hackle from the gallows tool, and we just pull this over, pull the fibres out the way, place the poly on along the side of the hook, and then we just make a couple of turns and then we can tighten that up and bring the hackle forward. A couple more turns and then we can remove this. Drop a varnish on the tying thread. And a whip finish. Probably a little bit too much varnish there, but I'll get rid of that. I'll just get that gallows tool out of the way. You can see what happens underneath the fly there. So the body sits much deeper and you get that lovely sight indicator on the top, and it floats all day long if you dress it. It's a cracking little pattern and it's worked very well for me on many occasions. Normally in smaller sizes than this, but I didn't dare tie it in a small size, otherwise you wouldn't see it. And there we go, the Paraloop Griffiths. And if you enjoy the videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.